So OBS crashed, my internet went off, my internet shut down. OBS crashed and was closed, but I was still streaming somehow. So I've restarted the stream. I'll be with you in a minute. Fuck.
Bingo!
I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. Play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight stoker. I sure don't want to hurt no one.
Music is by Smearballs. Check them out on SoundCloud. Smearballs, ladies and gentlemen.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Some call me the
Just waiting for things to start back up here. Got my laptop on the side so I can see chat and donations. So I'm waiting for it to fucking come back on here. Thank you for following Meg's Curious Mind. I hope that your curiosity is sated by the time this stream is through.
If we keep talking about me, they say I'm doing you wrong. Don't worry, no, don't worry, mama, 'cause I'm right here at home.
Yeah! Hey, no problem. No problem. People who don't thank people for following are dickholes. got a question in the chat. Pause. Alright, the question in the chat is, do you consider OCD, do you consider CDs/DVDs old analog media now? I don't know. Analog horror and analog media, I'm not too well versed on what is or isn't considered what. Like, are DVDs analog? Are CDs analog? I don't know. Or is that just like VHS, cassette tapes, records, things like that? I have no idea. There was analog television, and then there was digital television, and they were separate. So, in my old-ass brain, I would think that analog and digital are separate. So if you have digital video or digital audio on a CD or DVD, I would think that's different. But I could be wrong. I could be a complete fucking idiot. Who knows? But yeah. So what are we doing here? We're gonna we're gonna react to the fucking Talk to Me trailer. I almost said music video. I don't know. Is this something? Is this like your favorite movie? Or I don't know. We'll see what happens. But this was requested by Killabones in chat, so blame him. Alright, right away I don't like it. It's upside down. How hard is it to make sure that your video, your movie, is right side up? Turn the camera around. How hard is that? Plus, we don't know what they were laughing at. We're expected to believe that something is funny without hearing the joke? Like, what? Let's go back and see that. What? What's funny? Is it funny because the blood is rushing to your heads because you're upside down, hanging from the ceiling?
Have you seen the group chat?
What?
In the group chat? Have you seen the group chat?
Bazinger Tat?
Have you seen the group chat?
Who's Ingrid Tapp? Who is Ingrid Tapp? Is that like the main villain?
You're doing it again tonight.
A Deng Yang Tak?
No. Please. It's my mom's Remembrance Day.
That I got. It's your mom's Remembrance Day, so her mom's dead. Okay.
I just want to forget about it.
Rub fop banana lana. Ooh, I like the logo. I like the hand becoming a 2. Pretty awesome. I was backing up a bunch of old home videos on DVD and was struggling to remember the last time I used one, said Killabones. The last time you used a DVD? Yeah. It's crazy how times a change.
Who's up? I'll do it.
Jesus, did he just slap her? What the fuck? Hold on.
Who's up? I'll do it.
Oh, he slapped her right in the fucking face. Okay.
Cannot go for more than 90 seconds. Am I clear?
What?
That's why I can't understand these people. They're fucking foreign, of course.
When's after 90 seconds?
What if it's over 90 seconds? Oh, you're going to go over here and touch the sand? You're going to go touch the sand, eh? You only touch the sand for 90 seconds, eh? Fucking chavs.
Don't want to stay.
From directors Danny and Michael Flippy-Doo.
Light the candle to open
Nepotism, by the way.
the door. Blow it out to close it.
If there are this many people who know how to do this, why is it not completely safe and regulated by now? Like, why is there any element of danger if this many people know exactly how to do this?
Put your hand on it.
Should we get that as like a audio alert?
Put your hand on it. Now say,
Now say, pleased to meet you, Mr. Table.
talk to me.
Talk to me.
And then it just ends. There's nothing. If they all know how to do this, why are they surprised? Is that like the first time it's worked? Because the rules seem pretty clear, and all of these people know about this game. They have this item. Killabones, you've seen this movie, correct? Is this the first time it worked? Is that where they're all surprised? I guess she was okay. Kane Mac, we're reacting to the trailer for Talk to Me.
What did the hand feel like?
This is like I'm asking people what they want to do, you know, like in chat.
It felt amazing. I could see and feel everything on the other side.
So we got, what do we got here? Do we got zombies? Zombies in the house. We got zombies.
Feel everything.
Is that a zombie? Or is that a ghost? Or a ghost zombie? I mean, we know that in this she's in an airplane bathroom taking a shit, but that group of people, I can't isolate it. I'm not going to go back and try to fucking pause it at the right time. Got to do Skinamarink trailer next. Is that...
My mom,
What is she doing?
she was trying to reach out.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to use that. You don't put it down your shirt.
I'm here.
Especially if it's
Still been saying stuff.
You mean saying stuff?
What if we opened the door but we didn't shut it?
you're gonna have to be 30% less British for me to know what the fuck you're saying. Because it sounded like you said, what if you like butter but it's cheddar? Like somebody brings you a yellow square and you're like, oh cool, butter, but then it turns out to be cheddar, like you're disappointed. Let me hear this.
What if we opened the door but we didn't shut it?
Okay.
Oh my god, they followed us!
What?
We didn't shut it. Oh my god, they followed us!
A Megaldefortis? Omegle. I know Omegle. That's like a website, right? Omegle the Forest? Only 30? Yeah, at least 30% less British.
I like you.
I like Ewan McGregor?
Oh my god, they followed us!
Omegle the Forest.
I like you.
I like Ewan McGregor. But then again, who doesn't? The man is affable.
They're not gonna stop.
A lock nose stop?
They're never gonna stop!
Oh, a kangaroo. Oh, they're Australian. Okay, that makes sense. Now I get it. Australians are more British than British people when it comes to the fucking language.
They like you.
Alright, so how do these teenagers have the rules? They have the hand. They have the rules. They know the rules so precisely that they know you can only have like 9 seconds or 90 seconds or whatever the fuck it was. They know all these rules about this, but yet they're surprised that it works? They're following you because you fucked with it, bitch. She asked why are they following us. I let them in, not going to stop, lol. I say, well, you know, takes an Australian to understand an Australian, I guess. Alright, so we got, what do we got next? Fucking Skinamarink? I give that trailer a 12 out of 10. Skinamarink explained. No, thank you. These fucking explain channels. Let people watch a movie and fucking figure it out for themselves. Even if they're wrong, maybe their idea's better. Alright. So we've got Skinny Malenko. Should probably take the starting one off and put be right back. There we go. Boom. Skinny Marink. Skating rink, the movie. Has there been a horror movie about a skating rink? There's something beneath the ice. Don't go out on the skating rink, Tucker. But I'm adept at skating. What's the problem? I know how to skate. I've been skating since I was a little child. I'm quite proficient at skating. No, Tucker, don't go out on the ice. There's something beneath it. What? Ah! Crunch, crack. The ice is all cracking. Crackety, crack, crack. Ice rink. The movie.
In this house.
Ah. Alright, you know what? I'm already digging the vibe. I am an old man, so I like the old style. Is that it? Just in this house? Is that it? In this house, in the middle of this street. Hello?
In this house.
Oh, you already said that. Okay, so there's a mistake right there. He already said that. Obvious mistake. You're from the US, but originally from Australia. What? Hello?
In this house.
Hello? Movie? Movie? Are you... What? Hello? Over here. Alright, this reminds me a lot of like a student film. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's sort of like... Okay, esoteric, I get it, yeah. Turn around, show us your ugly face. Come on.
In this house.
Yes? Did they only have the budget to hire the narrator for one sentence? For 3 words? Because if so, respect. You used your budget wisely.
In this house.
Yeah, we get it. You're manipulating your voice, we get it.
Cocky.
Cocky? Yeah, what the fuck? I'm sure this is a great movie. Trailer's not selling me. Okay. What makes it different from every other haunted house movie? Like, I know that the movie itself, I know Skinamarink itself, the movie, is going to be different, and it's going to be interesting, and it's going to have a storyline. It's going to take you on a journey. I know it's going to be a good movie. But in this trailer, it's like, there is a house. Goodbye. Like, okay. Alright, the house exists. I do like the retro style of it. Okay. Totally ripping off Abandoned by Disney, but that's fine. Alright, so I'm not sure what to react to in that because there was nothing in it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, is Prop Night done downloading? Almost. Trailer is pretty much the entire movie except for some select moments. Really? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, fuck. So the movie is just the guy saying "in this house" over and over? Well, that is quite something. We're almost done downloading Prop Night. Prop Night is a dead game. It's a Dead by Daylight ripoff mixed with a Gmod Prop Hunt ripoff. And it's funny because it is so fucking bad. And it's a game that's never updated anymore. They've abandoned it. And I like it from the aspect of, hey everybody, look at this shit. But, yeah. So, once that's downloaded, I guess I'll jump into that and start playing that. If you guys have any game requests or anything, let me see what I could do here. So you right now can see my library. This is my library. This is my game library. If you guys have anything you want me to play, oh, fucking Jesus Christ. If you guys have anything you want me to play, let me know. I'll download and install it if it doesn't take too long. We got pretty much a whole bunch of random shit. Mostly horror games. A lot of these games came free with like bundles and things like that, so I don't know what they are. APB Reloaded. Anything anime you see, you could see 0 minutes playtime. Anything anime is something that I got for free with something else. I got some like retro games that I bought where I was like, I'll finally play this retro game, and then I never played it. Just a bunch of random shit. Random stuff. Never saw any playthrough of Texas Chainsaw. I played Texas Chainsaw Massacre for like 5 minutes and stopped and uninstalled it because I was just like, I was walking around as a survivor, never saw anybody, never saw any of the killers. Walking around as for 5 minutes as a survivor, never saw a killer, didn't have any idea what I was supposed to do, because when you load into the round it says sabotage the water pump, find the battery, change the fucking socks, start the washing machine, take the elevator up to the mezzanine, like different shit like that, and I was just like, that's too much, I don't know what to do. So I walked around for 5 minutes, didn't see anybody, closed the game and uninstalled it, because I was like, fuck it. And plus there was this dude in the voice chat who was dropping the N-bomb left and right, so I was like, well, I can't record with voice on, so I have to turn the voice off, which means I can't coordinate with anybody, which is like, what's the fucking point? But yeah. But there's a lot of shit here. Looking for dating sims in Slamby's library. No! If you saw a dating sim, no! Fucking God. Jesus Christ. Bad Mojo, it does look promising. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's in free fall. Like, they've lost 2/3 of their player base. And I couldn't get into it. I was just like, I was walking around looking for something to do. And I was like, 5 minutes, don't know what to do at all. Not seeing anybody. That's it for me. I got Overwatch 2 on here because I wanted to give it a bad rating, like all the people are doing, all the cool kids, but then I was like, I don't really care that much. But yeah. Lobotomy Corporation. What is that? Is that a dating sim? I'm going to delete it. Some of these are things I made videos on for the Tormental channel as well. Different stuff like that. Super Bernie World. I played that for 18 minutes. It's a Mario Brothers game with Bernie Sanders. Daikatana. Holy shit. Alright, so are you guys okay with doing some prop night? And then we'll go into like things you want to request, like Lobotomy Corporation, Daikatana, etc. and so forth. Bad Mojo. But I already installed Prop Night, so we might as well do that. But yeah, I got a lot of... also, I've got these Jackbox games, which we can play on stream. I specifically got those to stream them, and then I never streamed, so... But yeah. Alright. We're verifying right now. We're verifying, folks. I am the man? That's true. True Horror Sonic Mania. Good God. Yeah, I was like... Sonic Mania is the one where you can... Which one is the one where... No, that's... I think I returned the one where you can make your own Sonic character. Because I was like, here's something funny for my gaming channel. I'll do a game where I'm playing a Sonic OC, like all the cringe, stuff that you see. Sonic.exe and all this shit. But then it was like, you couldn't create your actual character. You had to unlock all the different features, and I was like, I'm not playing this long enough to unlock features. I just wanted to make a funny OC character, put it in the thumbnail, and say, Tor makes an OC. Like, what the fuck? Wolf Among Us. Yeah, I played a chunk of that. FNAF Security Breach, not sure what you mean. Is that a game? Never heard of it. Why is this taking so long to verify? Let me take this desktop view off here first, but there we go. Alright. Do. But yeah. Maybe I'll react to one more video. I'll look up my own video to react to. What should I look up? I'm a real reaction YouTuber. I have no original ideas anymore. All the things I would want to look at are things I would feel bad streaming. Like, I like Lee Hardcastle's claymation stuff, but I would feel bad streaming his videos and reacting to them and being like, you know, using his content. So all the things I'd like to look at, I'd feel bad looking at. But yeah. Yeah, I have no idea why the TTS didn't work when you did that 50-bit donation. It should have. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Streamlabs being Streamlabs, I guess. Oh wait, it was 5 bits, but you get what I'm saying. And 50 bits previously before that. What is the real Bongos music video you were talking about? Let me look this up real quick. I'm assuming it's not going to be safe for stream. Just by virtue of the fact that it was suggested. Let me take a look here.
We good?
Yeah, that is not safe for stream. Yeah, okay. You know what? You're trying to get me in trouble. What the fuck? I was trying to find a link to send you. There was one, at one point, it was a SNL type sketch
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, Killabones. Why is the TTS not working? Alright. While we're waiting for Prop Night to finish validating or verifying, I'm going to go into the fucking donation rewards here and try to see why the fuck the TTS is not working. Okay? Okay. Alert box. Boom. I can't show you this interface because I don't know what'll come up. Bits. Here we go. Minimum bits to alert 0. Okay. Bits message settings. Minimum amount to show 1. The smallest bit in order to fucking use voice should be like 1 bit. Like, what the fuck? I do not understand. Maybe it has something to do with the TTS monster thing that I'm using. Monster TTS is supposed to make it so you can use TTS to do different AI voices. Like if you type Gordon with a colon, like Gordon says this, Gordon, colon, and then your message, it should do it in like Gordon Ramsay's voice, different things like that. Alright, you sending me a link on Discord? Cool. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Minimum bits. Okay. Okay, I see the problem. Alright, 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 alright. There we go. Okay. Alright. There we go. That was my fuck up. Maximum for AI. What the fuck? Oh, wait. 1, 3, 1. Save. Okay. Alright. Alright. That was my fuck up. It should work from now on. Let me refresh. Refresh this. How do I refresh this? Alright. This should fix the text-to-speech. Sorry about that. Not sure why that was fucking up. But yeah, you sent the link, so let me see the link here. Give me 1 second. Boop. Boop. How many streamers do you know will accept links from the fucking thing? Copy link. New Exorcist trailer looks interesting. Exorcist 17! This time, the Exorcist is getting exorcised. Wait, no, that was like Exorcist 2, wasn't it? Alright, scene. God damn it! Alright. How? What is this quality? What are you sending me? What are you sending me, this quality? Okay. Already accurate for the Five Nights at Freddy's fan base.
Wow, this place is great.
Why is the quality so low? I don't get it. Did they move in across from Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh. Based on a true story. I get it. It's in the title. Five Nights at Sesame Street. Okay, so they moved into Sesame Street, but the puppets don't like them gentrifying the neighborhood? Is that correct? Let me just, let this cat out of the room. Oh, the cat no longer wants to leave the room? Is that correct? Do you not want to leave the room now that I came over? Is that what's happening? Hello? Do you want to leave the room or not? Alright, we're going to assume she no longer wants to leave the room. Which is probably a mistake. Alright, here we go.
What the hell are you
What is this quality? Is the quality fucked for me, or is this normal? Because it's somebody's homemade thing. Okay. I mean, it looks pretty good for a homemade fucking thing.
I found
like they... It looks pretty good.
Some pictures, Mummy.
Like, you know, the video quality aside, the production looks good.
Is that Elmo?
Sometimes he speaks to me.
Unless they just had to renovate a house and then they said, let's film a movie while we renovate the house. That's a pretty good idea, actually.
What are these?
Old episodes of Sesame Street.
Oh, you're upside down. Oh, wow. Well, Big Bird, what's today's letter? Today's letter is the letter K. Oh, the letter K for Kill the Blacks.
Okay. The fuck are you having me watch? God damn it. Alright. Well, and thus ends Tormental's career as a reaction streamer. Alright. So we're starting Prop Night. We're going to Prop Night it up. We're going to do a dead game. We're going to play a dead game nobody likes. See, here's the thing. I can understand that in the video, it's like, this is an offensive thing that the Sesame Street shouldn't be saying. Like, I understand the joke, but Twitch will be like, we saw 3 seconds of your stream, and we judged by that 3 seconds that you're doing this bad thing. Because that's how it would be with these motherfuckers. No, that's right. Like I said, I understand the, you know, that's the point, is that Sesame Street is not supposed to be saying that, and that would be shocking. I'm just reading my YouTube comments. Jesus, I took a peek at her Twitter, and I can't remember the last time I cringed that hard. Yeah, she's fucking crazy. Yeah, everybody knows who I'm talking about. Alright. Let's go here. Let's do the game view and select the game view, and there we go. Where is it? Prop Night. Boom. 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 Alright. Or is it not going to work? Hello, Prop Night. Alright, enjoy this black screen. So what do you guys want to talk about while we wait for Prop Night to get its shit together? Dead game, by the way. No updates, no fixes, no patches. Hackers run rampant. But still better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What the fuck? Alright, let's restart Prop Night. If it will allow us. Control-Alt-Delete. Preparing security options. Task Manager. Welcome to a Tormental stream, folks. This is why I never stream. Processes. Prop Night is not even listed here. There it is. Prop Night. There it goes. All right, so you were afraid of being closed with Task Manager, so you finally started working. There we go. All right, so I'm going to be playing Prop Night. If you guys want to talk about anything, let me know in the chat. We'll talk about it. I will be focusing a bit on the game. But yeah, Poggers. Exactly. This game likes to... This is... Okay, so this is a Dead by Daylight clone. Dead by Daylight with a title meant to evoke Fortnite. Okay? And the killers are stolen from other media. We've got the nun from that fucking... What is it? Sinister? Insidious? I don't know what it is. We got the granny from fucking Resident Evil something. We've got Slender Man. We've got one of the vampire women from Resident Evil Village. One of the daughters. We've got Springtrap. I'm not fucking kidding. Michael Myers. Yandere Simulator. And Negative Mickey. Why does it seem too bright? I have the brightness turned way up. Let me see here. I had the brightness turned up to 100 because I got fucking sick of not being able to see certain things in the way the maps are designed. There you go. But yeah, you can get perks for your characters. Now the game will often erase your perks. That's one of the fun things about this game is you'll have your perks all set up, but the game will actually get rid of them. And sometimes you'll lose whole levels. Like you'll level a character up, get a bunch of perks, and you'll lose all of it. So, actually, let's do this. But yeah, see how I'm like missing a perk here? It just erases them sometimes. But yeah, the thing is, each of these characters, each of these survivors has their own innate ability that comes with that survivor. And each killer has their own abilities. But none of it really matters, because all it is prop hunt. It essentially is just prop hunt. You're looking for people who are props. Or trying to be a prop. Let me turn the chat off so nobody drops the N-bomb, which people are fucking often doing. Can't have voice chat, can't have text chat, can't have fucking... Oh, wait. There we go. Can't have any chat because people are always fucking it up. Alright. So if you guys have any questions about the game, let me know. It is pointless because, as I said, this is a game that doesn't get updated anymore and is dead. What'll happen is either we'll face a team of 4 survivors who don't know what they're doing and we'll kill them right away. Or, conversely, the only 2 options. The other option is we'll face a team of survivors who are overpowered and in a voice call together, and they will easily win. Those are the 2 options. Fart voice lines. Yeah, you can fart in this game. Oh, we're a survivor. Okay. What survivor do we want to be? Let's be Flashlight Girl. This girl has a flashlight. She can stun the killer with the flashlight. It's stolen from DBD. You get how it goes. And we're in the swamp map. The swamp. Donkey. Our killer is Salazar. We are Slime Beast. Our allies are Turkas, Rasklinarod, and Jazhik. Alright. So the point of this game is to fix generators and try to escape, because this is just Dead by Daylight. You got it, folks? So we're going to fix this, and we can also change into props. So we're going to highlight this candlestick over here while we wait. We have to do these fucking tasks where they slide the line across and you gotta fucking do the thing. It's all very, And somebody is already down. So the killer puts you in a chair instead of on a hook. See how original it is? Killer puts you in a chair. If they put you in the chair twice, then the 3rd time you get hit down, you're dead. So that's how it works. Can you guys hear me over the game audio, just to make sure? We're collecting coins as we do this because, yay, endorphins. This game is really just a mishmash of a bunch of different features of other games. But yeah, so we're fixing a prop machine. and the prop machine will open the door. Now, you may say to yourself, killer puts you in timeout, yes. Oh, the guy quit. Our ally who was put in the chair, he just quit. That's it. See in the bottom right, or bottom left, how he's just an eyeball now? He quit. So he got knocked down once and left the game, so that makes it harder for everybody else, but whatever. So you may be saying to yourself, why is it that... Or maybe somebody else quit, I don't know. But you may be saying to yourself, why is it that fixing prop machines opens a door? And the reason for that is that they are just generators, like Dead by Daylight, but they decided to make a, new name for it. They may be saying, why aren't we fixing that generator? It's because we don't want to... God, you guys fucking... Oh, boy. I'm gonna escape solo, aren't I? But yeah. You can fart. Thank you for letting me know you could eat. Oops, fuck. I was moving the cursor on my laptop so that it didn't go into the screensaver mode.
The killer is chasing me!
So as you can hear, the audio is now distorting, which is something this game likes to do. Maybe we'll go save our friend. Oh wait, we can't because he's... Maybe you could lead the killer away from the chair? Oh my god, you fucking idiot. I'm gonna get killed, but that's alright. These guys don't know what they're doing, which is totally fine. Not everybody has to be the best at a fucking dead game that doesn't matter. This literally does not matter. But... they are fucking... There is no hope for this team. I'm better off just waiting for them to die. Like, that's the unfortunate thing about this. Is I am better off waiting for them to die than saving them. Oh, fuck. Well, whatever. I'm dead. As a prop, you can also stun the killer if you can hit him in the head, but it's not even worth trying, like, if you're a small prop. Yeah. Alright, so that's the end of that. You can struggle, but there's no point. So this guy is going to likely let us die so that he can escape, which is what I should have done. This is a Russian game.
Killer's chasing me!
This game is a mishmash of many different things. Yeah, he's dead. It's like I said, you either get an inexperienced group of survivors and the survivors lose, or you get survivors that know what they're doing and then they just win easily. Because what's going to happen is, yeah, now he's going to go in a chair and we're done. So, this is the point where really you might as well quit. I'll let you guys watch it, but really I might as well quit because there actually is no point now. The fuck? Or the killer wants to play and wants to let us get out, I guess. Or have a chance, I guess. Alright. Good thing I didn't quit. I don't know what nationality or what country the developers are from. But, like I said, the game is a mishmash of a lot of different elements. And the other person died. So is he going to let this guy get me off the chair, or is he going to come back and grab him at the last second? What do you guys think?
Haha. Thank you.
I don't necessarily trust the killer, though. He may be letting us go just so he has additional time to toy with us and, you know, whoop. Or he's being a big silly. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is he being a big silly? Is he going to let us actually do stuff? It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, well. And the cat is at the door. We're going to highlight that very small prop over there, so we can change into that at a moment's notice. I can't come to the door right now, Kitty. Kitty says, why? You always are at my whim. All the time. Alright, so he let us go just to play more with us, so... He's not actually going to let us do anything. There's only 2 of us, so we really have no choice. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go let the cat in. Yeah, when you start losing people like that dude that quit, and then they kept running in front of the killer and getting downed over and over, you really have no choice. Come on, kitty. You really have no choice, because how are you gonna fix 5 generators with people doing that? You have to fix 5 of those fucking machines. It's a Russian game. Okay, well, that makes sense. Russian scam. Because, what they did was they got their money and they got out. And there's no more updates, no more nothing. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's watch our friend here. Yeah, he's gonna let us die, hopefully. Dude, just let us die and try to find... If there's one person left... If there's one person left, then a secret hatch opens up, just like Dead by Daylight. Really, he should let me die, so he can get the fuck out. Because, I mean, I will let that motherfucker die. Because we have no choice at this point. Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding me? The minute I go to try to use healing, he comes walking around the fucking corner. So as you can see, that guy can release like a cloud of farts. I'm just gonna do this. I didn't even stun him. Oh, there he goes. Alright, I stunned him with the fucking thing, so... He knows immediately. Oh, there's no point to this fucking game. Either you're the killer or you lose. That's the game. Alright, let's go. Back to main menu. Embarrassing, folks. Do-do-do-do-do. You may wonder why I queue as killer. But yeah, the minute that guy quit, we were fucked. I don't know why he quit. He got downed once, and he was out. You gotta have the maximum number of people so that you have multiple people trying to fix the 5 machines that you have to fix. You have to fix 5 of those fucking things. We got 1 fixed. This is 1. And we couldn't do anything because the guy was running up on us over and over again. But yeah. Very poorly designed game. But you'll see. We'll hopefully get some survivors that are like master survivors. And it'll be when we're killer. But, you know, you'll get to see actually what it's like when people know how to play the game. And it's a shame. It's a shame that this is a dead game because it had potential. Like, it literally is just prop hunt with a killer. You know, like, it's just prop hunt. And prop hunt has always been, like, a tried-and-true Gmod game mode. Like, for years, for, like, a decade or so.
I'm coming.
Alright, so let's see if we can get somebody right away. Not get them to quit, but just put them in the chair. Like, don't quit right away. Come on. Do-do-do-do-do. I hear you. There you are. Come here, you little battery. Come here. I can do that too. Yeah, I thought you'd jump over again. Hit. We can keep doing this. Alright, there we go. Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit. Don't quit. Don't leave. Here you go. There, don't leave. Hello. Yeah, see, there you go. There you can stun the killer if you hit him in the head, but you have to be like a large object, or at least a sizable object. That bell means that they got that other person off the hook, which is fine, because as I said, if we do that twice, third time they die. This person's a little fast, but that's alright.
The killer is chasing me.
We're gonna leave this guy alone, because this is somebody who plays this game way too much and knows how to avoid everything. So we're not going to bother with him. We're going to go for the nerds. Blocked your buddy. That was good. Oh, we got one here too. He blocked his buddy in the door. That was great. Hello! You're that same person again. I want somebody to stun me now, because I have a status and effect that will freeze them. Like that. And I want somebody other than the person I already put on the chair. So that was a calculated thing. I purposely wanted somebody to stun me, because I had that event up where the person got frozen if they stunned me.
The killer is chasing me.
And the screensaver went on my laptop, so I can't see chat.
I'm being chased.
I don't know why, but my spacebar is a little sticky. No funny comments. I'm trying to jump, and I'm jumping like a little bit later for some reason. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Come here, little gold piece. Thank you.
The killer is chasing. Help me.
There we go. Alright, let me get the screensaver off here. Alright. And just fart on that guy. Just want to make sure that engine isn't running. Alright, so we gotta break some engines here, because they're gonna start fixing things pretty soon. Let's just, skirt. Are they hiding in here anywhere? I see them. Alright, just making sure. Alright. Boop. Boop. Nope. Who did that? You're working on the middle one? Really? That's like the most risky one to work on. This one in the middle right here. Alright. Where are you? There you are. Can anyone tell me why that first hit didn't hit? Oh, you're that guy. You're the jumpy guy. Okay. Yeah, this is the jumpy guy. We don't like this guy. We might camp this guy. We might camp this guy because he's too jumpy. He's jumping all over the place, parkouring. He knows how to avoid the killer too easily. There we go. Oh, you're right there. Interesting, we got some tryhards. We got people in a voice call. Can we bait him over? Alright. So we've got, what do we got here? Fuck out of here. I knew you'd do that. You're predictable. You're predictable. You won't let your buddy go. There you go. You're in the chair. You're in the chair now, dude. Good work. And meanwhile, I'll just take this guy over to this chair over here that I always could have taken him to. You got baited, motherfucker. I wonder how they're completing generators with the event in effect that makes generators near impossible. Interesting. These guys are very good. These guys play a lot. So this one is done. I'm just going to do a general sweep of which ones are done now. If they don't get any of these three done, they're going to 3-gen themselves. Okay, so if they don't get one of these three... Oh, one of them is done. Okay, good. I was going to say they're going to completely fuck themselves. So they're going to work on this one now. Yep. Gotta break this first. Boop. And is this guy hiding here somewhere? There he is. And you're dead. Later, motherfucker. And I broke your generator. I'm glad nobody quit on this round. Let's try to sneak in here. Can we sneak in here? Because they're going to be in here. Man, I'm lagging a bit. Don't know if you can tell. Hopefully it's not dropping too much shit for you guys. Alright, we can't stay in here too long. Alright. Yep, that's what happens when you stay in there too long. So they've got 4 ready, so we've just got to patrol the last 3. I saw this dude. But we got to patrol the generators. We can't fuck around. I would like to get this guy out of... Oh, wait. I thought that was the parkour guy. But it's not. His ability is he can turn invisible, at which point the killer has no chance. So. Alright, so now we got to go between the 3 that are not done, which are very far apart. And we don't really have time to try to go for kills, because we got to keep these machines broken. Unless we do this. Alright, the machines now are inoperable while this effect is in place that I just used. So now they cannot do these generators. So this is our time where we got to try to find them, but they most likely are going to be hiding. So instead we're going to just try to get this shit out of the way. The hell? Really? So fucking annoying. That's one of the major problems with this game is it's really fucking annoying. You know, like when... Yeah. It's like... Lots of things that just stop you from playing. And it's not worth trying to chase people. So you end up in this loop where you're like... Just kind of, going after machines. Like, I can't chase him because I gotta make sure people don't fix the machines. So that's one of the major problems with this. Hello. That was a dumb move. Unfortunately, as I said, he goes invisible, at which point you're done chasing him. You have no choice. But maybe he circled back. Who knows? Nah. Alright. Luckily, we have a character that closes ground pretty quickly. Has multiple moves that, you know, make her move fast. If you like games that stop you from playing and make it so you can't move, this game is for you. But yeah. Right now we're just going to be walking between machines and that's it. Seriously, he's working on the machine. There we go. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to let them pretty much just get the gate because I am tired of... The game does have potential, but you see a point like this, it's just pointless. Because all I'm doing is walking between machines. This is not fun. And I can't chase anybody because I gotta walk between the machines. If I chase one person, they just fix the last machine. That's it. And they will fix it anyway, too. Like, they're gonna... Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, they will fix it anyway. And I can't chase her because I gotta watch the doors now. That's the other problem. Anyone who isn't a prop will now be highlighted. So that means they have to stay as props, which means they can't open doors. I was not even in the way of that, and I still got hit in the fucking head. Did you see that? Did you see how that didn't even fucking hit me? Oh, this game sucks. Why did I load it, you say? Because I get to show you how much it sucks. How did they fucking open that? They had to be props. Alright, fuck it. I didn't realize we had hackers. Alright, I'm uninstalling this again. I don't care how fucking pissed I look. It's like, they did not have time to do that. They fixed the machine. I put on a event that specifically made it so they couldn't be human and had to be props. You can't open doors as a prop. And they still opened the door. So we got fucking hackers. Oh, God. Like, you actually literally cannot open a door as a prop. And yet they were all props. So somebody had something where they instantly opened the door. Alright, so what else do you guys want to say? Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's part of the thing I hate about Friday the 13th. It's part of the thing I hate about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All of these games, if they don't have developers who are really on the ball, they all fall to people who are hacking. Because you can go back and watch that too. Like, I'll upload this video to my YouTube channel. You can go back and watch that. None of them were human to open the door. It's like, what the fuck? Oh my god. What other game do you want to say? Reaction to new Exorcist. Alright, alright. What is the name of it? The Darkness. Do I have The Darkness? Is that in my library? I don't think I have that. Darkness. I have Chamber of Darkness and When Darkness Comes. But yeah, that's why I uninstalled that game in the first place. Is because people were like flying over the map. And people were taking a billion hits and never dying. And they were just going like, haha. And, different things like that where people are very obviously doing some shady shit. So that's why I got rid of that game in the first place, is because it's like, what's the fucking point? Alright. Which Exorcist movie? Exorcist Believer, I presume? It's a very popular thing to be like, oh, these people are cheating. Like, whenever you lose. But it's like, fucking come on. Literally, you have to be a prop. And you cannot open a door as a human. Literally, none of you were humans. But yet the door is open. You actually legitimately cannot do that. Like, that's not possible. Alright, so what are we doing here? Oh! You didn't tell me there'd be lit windows in this. I'm already frightened. Why is the window open? Who does this? Oh. Oh, home invasion. Okay. Or is this just how you live? Damn, bitch, you live like this. Alright. So this is the point where I'm like, should I be negative? Or should I try to be positive because it's possible people in my chat like this movie? Or want to see this movie? Let me just say, I'm just going to be real. Too much too soon. 14 seconds into your trailer, we shouldn't already be hit with the ultimate spooky supernatural possessed baby girl. You know what I mean? Like the movie Jaws. Jaws was so good because you didn't see the fucking shark until the end. Or, halfway through the movie maybe. But until then it was fear of the unknown. This, 14 seconds into your trailer, it's already going to the big bad.
Don't be scared.
We've met before.
Too much. Too much. It's not scary when you do it too much, Like, it's the difference between the alien from the movie Alien, the xenomorph from Alien. The point when the alien bursts out of the guy's chest in the movie, that's like a heart-stopping moment, literally. Because it's like, here's your first reveal of the alien, and holy shit, what the fuck? We didn't expect this. My god, it was such a nice scene until this happened. But imagine now if the movie Alien started 14 seconds into the trailer for Alien. You see the xenomorph, well lit, standing in front of somebody going, woo, my hands are in the camera. Like, here's my little tiny mouth inside my mouth. Like, it wouldn't be scary anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Are you looking for Reagan?
Are you looking for Reagan?
Plus, it's things we've already seen before. It's stuff we saw in the 1970s movie. I'm just picturing the opening to Jaws. Like when that girl goes under the water in Jaws, where she's like swimming out by herself and she goes like, ah, and, you know, suddenly like pulled under the water. I'm just picturing Jaws popping his head up out of the water and going, I'm a shark. I'm gonna eat you. Nom, 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 nom. Blumhouse. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
What do you think evil is?
Blumhouse is the Sci-Fi Channel of movies. Am I wrong?
I'll tell you what I think it is.
Sharks.
We're born in this world with hope and dreams and a desire to be happy.
Dad?
Oh. Dad's going out to buy cigarettes. Dad door slams. That boy, that really hits home for a lot of people, I'm sure.
Something's going on with my daughter.
No! No!
It's happening to my daughter, too.
The devil.
Oh. So is this Shark Exorcist? Yeah. Blumhouse is also behind the FNAF movie. Now, chat, do you guys like Blumhouse or dislike Blumhouse? I don't know. Am I going to alienate people? But yeah, so in this movie, apparently multiple kids are getting demonified. Modified.
One wish.
Wherever those girls went, they brought something back with them.
To make us lose faith.
But I believe you can help get our daughters back.
To kill it in us.
So this is like when you have the movie Alien, and then the follow-up is Aliens. Multiple aliens, right? This is like The Exorcist, and the follow-up is The Exorcists. Because you get one exorcist per kid, and there's multiple kids.
And the devil never gives up.
I'm pretty sure the devil gave up in like a lot of the previous films at the end and was exorcised.
She knows who I am. Where's the other girl?
Nah. What you need is you need the kid sitting in the corner of the room, playing with a toy, you know, being all innocent or something, and then you cut away, and she says, you know, where's the other kid? And then she looks back, and this kid right here is just standing in front of the window, normally and peacefully looking at the woman, when the girl was not there a split second ago and would have no reasonable way to get to that point logically. Like, you know, you need to be a little more subtle with your jump scares. Like, she's right there, standing right there. But when you do the thing of, like, hands on the glass, the bull gaze or whatever they call that. What do they call that thing with where you look, you know, through your eyebrows at somebody? Like Minotaur's gaze or something. I remember it from a fucking documentary film about people who had weird theories about The Shining. But, you know, that thing of where you look, you know, through your eyebrows at somebody, you know, it's too much. Is the old lady supposed to be the mother from the first movie? Or maybe Regan? She's the same actress who played the mother in the first movie. Okay, yeah, so it's the mother. Cool. It'd be interesting, okay. I'd be down with this if it was something where we were in a storyline where Regan had passed away, you know, the character, and Regan's spirit was possessing somebody, then it would be like, what could you do with this new premise? That's interesting. You're saying in the new Exorcist movie it's not the devil, it's the victim from the first movie? Really? What are they going to do with this? What does it mean? Is she evil, or is she trying to prevent something by possessing somebody? You know, like, new ideas, maybe?
What you're doing here is dangerous. People have died on both sides of possession.
So is it just 2 girls? Because I was hoping it was going to be like a bunch of kids. I was hoping there would be like 12 kids that are like possessed, and it would be like, ah, fuck, it's an outbreak of demonic possession. Shit, everybody, we have to. We're working on a vaccine. Just a syringe full of holy water. There's the modern movie we need. We need a modern movie where there's demonic possession, and what they do is they inject you with holy water. But then there's like the anti-holy waterers who are like, no, that's just how the government gets you. Maybe it's Father Carras. Maybe.
Baby, come back to us, okay?
If you don't make it, I don't make it.
Mama!
What is it, baby?
I can't do you.
Plus, there's too many characters. The movie Cooties. I've heard about the movie Cooties. Now, for anybody out there wondering, we're not talking about Cuties, the fucking Netflix fucking disaster hellfire piece of shit that blew up the internet. We're talking about Cooties, a different movie. A horror movie. But there's too many characters. Like, you've got the 2 kids. You've got the mother returning. You've got the priest or priests. You've got the 2 parents of one of the girls. You've got the 2 parents of the other girl. And you've got several other characters we've seen here who I'm not sure who they are. And to me, like, a lot of what works with horror is establishing a few characters, getting to know those characters, getting to understand their motivations and their decisions, and being horrified, shocked, surprised, sad, or happy when the character is killed. You have to get invested. And I feel like when you have a lot of characters, you don't have time to get invested in anybody, and you don't have time to explore anyone. So that's one other thing I would wonder about this movie. I could be totally wrong about how it's handled, but we'll see.
I'm right here.
I don't want to go to hell.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got the best for so much less. You'll really flip your lid. Oh, bikes to trains to video games. It's the biggest toy store there is. But yeah, I make fun.
Yeah, you.
But this is a really good line. You know, I make fun, but this is really good writing right here. This is a very good line because this is what a kid would say. It's very desperate, it's very bleak, and it's fucking heartbreaking. So this is actually very good writing.
Right here.
I don't want to go to hell.
Then it's followed up by that, which sucks. Again, too much. The other trailer mentions that other religions are required to treat the kids. I think the idea of I like the idea of introducing other religious practices. It'd be interesting if it was like the religious practice has to match the entity that's possessing the kid. Like, oh, this is a Buddhist demon. He's not going to react to anything but Buddhist practices. You know, like, that'd be interesting. I don't know if that's what they do, but visit us at Toys R Us in hell. Well, that would make sense. Isn't Toys R Us closed, or did that make a comeback? Come to hell. We have Toys R Us and Blockbuster.
Play that trick on you.
Plus, with a trailer like this, imagine seeing this in the movie for the first time. Now you're already spoiled on it. Like, now you know everything that's going to happen.
There are 2 heartbeats. Is it working? They're beating in sync.
Well, that's kind of silly.
Strong.
Oh, we got to get the green barf in there. I'm not gonna pause it at the right time.
Strong.
Got to get the green barf in there. Hey guys, remember in the original Exorcist how the kid green barfed? Remember that? She's green barfing again. This new kid, she can green barf too.
What did you do?
One girl lives, one girl dies.
You get to choose.
Oh. Are they possessed by Heath Ledger's Joker? Army of Possessed Kids, so preschool. Be funny. You know, imagine an Exorcist movie with very few characters, told from the perspective of an altruistic, young, preschool teacher who's like one of these preschool teachers who's like, I'm going to effect change in the school and I'm going to help every child. And, you know, if a child needs help after school, I'll stay with them until they get, you know, until they understand. You know, I'm going to do art projects and music projects. I'm going to introduce these children to the world of jazz. You know, all of this kind of, you know, like that altruistic teacher that is yet to be crushed by the system. She's teaching a preschool class, but this year it's a bit different. This year, every kid in the class is acting like a fucking freak. Like sitting there staring, moving in unison, dark eyes, blank expressions. But, as per usual, like the dancing frog from the old Looney Tunes cartoons, they only do this around her. Parents don't see any problem. Parents are like, what are you talking about with my kid? You saying my kid's weird? What the fuck's wrong with you? Other teachers, principal, what are you talking about, teacher? We don't get it. Is the teacher crazy, or are the kids possessed? That would be an interesting premise. You know, do something different other than a child has the devil in them, bring them to a priest. You know, I don't know. You could always introduce a priest later, but you know, whatever. Make this into the next story, yeah. I actually had an idea where there would be like a Catholic school, and kids in the Catholic school start getting possessed, and the kids in the Catholic school start getting possessed, and they're very violent. They're very violent toward their parents, violent toward other kids, violent toward anyone who's not possessed. And the result of the whole story was that it was going to be possession of angels. You know, like, they're just very judgmental. So it would be like, Father, you should not be eating pork. Like shit like that. Mother, are you wearing mixed clothing, mixed textiles? You know the Bible forbids that, Mother. Like, getting into the nuance of all the rules. Just being really nitpicky. Does it end with the teacher unaliving the kids? Maybe. Maybe she takes them all on a field trip on a bus and drives into a lake. That's a 1970s movie ending for you. Like, literally. 1970s, early 80s, maybe some of the 60s horror movies. That literally could have ended, and it would be totally in step with that shit. Would be totally in step with that shit for the teacher to just load all the kids on a field trip bus and drive into a lake. And the ending is everybody's dead. Like, that was how bleak a lot of that shit was. And you still wouldn't know at the end, was the teacher crazy. And it would be a cult classic movie. So Legion, but Legion in a school. Was that Markiplier? Two priests dead. Father Damien Carras and Father Lancaster Marin were both found dead this past Friday at or near the home of a 12-year-old girl and her mother. Well, see, that's the thing. They're not allowed near 12-year-old girls, so, you know, they got shot. I'm looking for Markiplier here. Hi, everybody. This is Markiplier. Was that the bite of 87? Oh my god, is this child possessed by the ghost of Freddy Fazbear? Of Golden Freddy? Tell me that isn't Markiplier. Tell me that isn't Markiplier. I defy you. Hi guys. Where are my eyes? Oh, there's the music. See, that looks like it has some interesting issues, but who knows? And luckily, we'll roll right into the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm the king of the demons. Oh, my name's Markiplier. Hey guys, welcome to my show. I'm gonna treat everybody like shit and pretend it's my character. What's my opinion on Rob Zombie's films? I actually haven't seen any of them. I like Rob Zombie's music. I had the distinct feeling that if I watched Rob Zombie's movies, it might color my enjoyment of his music. Some of them supposedly are very good. Some of them supposedly are very bad. I don't know. I haven't seen them. The one I was most interested in was that one where the woman was like in an apartment building, and it was something like everybody else in the apartment was in a cult or something like that. I don't know. That looked interesting though. I might watch that one. I don't watch much movies. I don't watch many movies at all. So, in general, so that's not really a dig at like Rob Zombie or anything. Oh boy, here we go. Guys, it's the classic setup. Remember this from the game? There's a fan and a phone. There's no cupcake or posters of the characters, but still. Rob Zombie even wrote a few books. Well, I wouldn't doubt it. Here we go, guys. What's Rob Zombie? What's his girlfriend or his wife that he puts in everything? Soleil Moon Zombie or something? Oh! Foxy's Pirate Cove, everyone. This is the Pirate Cove right here. Ooh, the hallways. The locks. Oh, look. It's the famous 4 people that break things. Remember that from the lore? You remember when the guy gets the phone call, the main character gets the phone call in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, and it goes, hello. I'll be on the lookout for 4 people of various ages who shouldn't really care about Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria, but for some reason they're a gang of toughs who are going to come in and break everything. Watch out for 4 people who don't make sense in this casting. Like, for real, get like teenagers. You know, like... This is not... Okay, are these like victims? Like past victims or something? What binds these people together? Maybe that'll be explained. I'm sure it will. They look surprised. They look surprised that anything nefarious is going on, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that these people are not here because they know the pizzeria is evil. So if they're not here because they know the pizzeria is evil, why are they here? Are they just robbers? Because if so, they're kind of an interesting motley crew, aren't they? Teenagers are overrated, but they are most likely to go steal, arcade tokens that have no value. Like an adult, like a 27-year-old person or a 40-year-old person, if you were to say to them, let's go steal some arcade tokens from a defunct arcade, the person probably would say, why? Are they, like, worth, like, $10 each on eBay? Like, what? Are we reselling them for profit because they're collector's items? It's like, no, we're just going to steal them. No, thank you. I have no need for that. But yeah, they seem to not know about anything evil going on, so they can't be here for that reason. Why was that rattling? There's nothing in the refrigerator. There's nothing in the freezer. So why is it moving? You can't just do any kind of misdirect you want. Should be a band of tweakers trying to steal the copper out of the walls. Exactly. The refrigerator is shaking for no reason. And that is not scary. Oh. Oh, God. It's too clean. They're too clean and too new looking. See, this is the thing. I've said this a couple times before. There's a line between animatronics, like creepy animatronics, nightmare fuel, nostalgia-based nightmare fuel animatronics that are weathered and worn and dirty, and they look a little bit off. They look a little broken, a little evil, malfunctiony, whatever. So the difference between, scary animatronics that are all those things, and what this is just a robot. Like, make no mistake, a robot. So, if you have a scenario where it's like, there's an old, abandoned asylum where insane people were kept locked up until they died. And in this old asylum, it's all dark and spooky and everything's dilapidated and falling apart. And if you venture into this asylum, despite all warnings, there's a robot inside. It's like, okay, who cares? A robot will punch a hole through your head. Okay. Bad, not something you want to have happen to you, but also not scary. So that's the thing, is there's a line between an animatronic in terms of horror, a horror animatronic that's disheveled, spooky, dirty, rusty, gross, slimy, moldy, and, as Kane Mac points out, a random-ass robot. Just a robot. Just a transformer that has, one setting. Doesn't become a car, doesn't become a starship. It's a transformer with one setting, which is chicken. That's cool. Okay, so if this was... Okay, I don't know. I don't know how self-aware this will be. That shot right there of the cupcake narrowing its eyes makes it look like this is a tongue-in-cheek comedic horror movie. And I will say that if they do the FNAF movie, but they do it in a comedic horror movie way, like black comedy, whatever, if it doesn't take itself too seriously and actually has some humor and some jokes and is more of a Goosebumps kind of thing, I take it all back. I take it all back. Good movie. Possible to be a good movie. And there we have the cupcake eating his face. So this is the thing. If this is played for laughs, like dark humor, gallows humor, black comedy, that is really funny. If we are legitimately expected to be terrified of this, I would say that doesn't work. Because what is it? It's a machine clasped onto your face. That's it. A closed homeless shelter that they tried to turn into a pizzeria. I have seen that scenario. They were trying to turn it into an overgarage, but still, that shit was crazy. Homeless people trying to break in. The building had multiple ceilings, and some of them got into the space between them. Aha. So somebody bought the homeless shelter and tried to renovate it into a pizzeria, and the homeless people were like, "Nah, bro. No, we're coming in. This is where we stay. Fuck you." Honestly, I respect it.
I have a job for you. Piece of cake, really.
Aw, you get it? Piece of cake? Cupcake? Ah? By the way, I do like the set design. I like the set design. It's very obviously purposeful in its dishevelment. Like, you look at this and you can tell it's not really an abandoned place. It's made to look like an abandoned place. You can see that very obviously in the set design. But they fucking tried. They fucking actually went ahead and did that. They didn't just make a normal fucking pizza place with a little bit of grime on it. It actually looks fucked up. Perfect point for them to put in like a sound effect of Freddy's laugh, but whatever. Is that a kid? Why is there a kid here? Oh, the security guard has to bring his kid to work because he doesn't have the money or connections to get a sitter. So, you know, honestly, fair, you know, from a writer's perspective. You know, because I always look at, and this is what ruins a lot of movies for me, I look at things from a writer's perspective. Just, you know, and I don't have a choice. Like, that's how it just comes out in my head. So from a writer's perspective, fair enough. You have to get the security guard there, and you have to get the kid there, probably by request of Scott Cawthon or, you know, all the producers or whatever. They're like, we want a kid in this movie, and we want the kid in, you know, Freddy Fazbear's, and we want the kid to blah, blah. You know, so you have to get the kid there. So, from the writer's perspective, down on his luck guy, can't afford a babysitter. Easy. Simple. No muss, no fuss. You know, brevity is the soul of wit. The quickest way you can get to that is just the simplest answer, and that is, you know, that is the best way.
Gig.
Hey, what do you know? It's Stu Macher from Scream.
The security.
Look, it's the guy from Scream. I like Scream.
Gig.
There we have the footage, the classic footage. I would like to know, are these... Okay.
The security gig.
Are these actual images from the game? Because if these are actual images from the game, I respect that a lot. Matthew Lillard. Yeah, Matthew Lillard was cool. He was... If you ever saw the movie Hackers, that was like maximum Lillard. That was like the ultimate Lillard being released on screen. The movie Hackers. But if these are screenshots from the actual game, I respect that.
Hello?
Let me just take a look at the dishevelment here. It doesn't look as abandoned now. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm being called away by an 80-year-old. Give me 1 second. Alright, I just had to unmute myself there. But yeah, so anyway, are you guys riding? Motherfucker. Riding with emotes, I see. None of my emotes, I noticed. You know you can unlock emotes with channel points. Or maybe I didn't turn that on, who knows. But yeah, this place looks a lot less disheveled now. This looks a lot less abandoned. This looks like a fully functioning open restaurant. So I unfortunately have to take back what I said about it. The set design looking like an authentic abandoned place. This looks like it's in operation. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe that scene, where are we at here? 52 seconds? Let me just go back here a little bit.
It's a security gig.
Let me go back here to where they show the place. Is this toward the beginning of the movie or toward the end? Like, does the place get destroyed partway through the movie and they come into that? I don't know. Huh. Just trying to sort out what's going on here. I thought we were at 57 seconds. What were we at? Whatever. But yeah. You don't have to pay for the emotes. You could unlock them with channel points. It's alright. If you click the little channel point thing, you can choose ones. Like Killabones has the Goose Cream emote. Goose Cream, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello?
Hello? Hi, how's it going?
Welcome to Freddy's. Have you met them yet?
So he has a coworker who I believe is from the games, character from the games. He has a coworker, no sign of Phone Guy. Or is Matthew Lillard Phone Guy? I never was clear on whether or not Phone Guy was Afton. I don't know any of the fucking lore. I just know the name Afton because it's fucking everywhere.
Who?
Why would you do that? Why would you hit the button all dramatically like that? Can't you just press it? Can't you press it normally?
Foxy.
No. No. See, okay. The holes in the fucking animatronic. The holes...
Bingo!
What the fuck? Thank you for following, Kane Mac. You weren't already following? What the fuck? I mean, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Tormental Army. The Torm Front. No, we don't want to call ourselves that. Matthew Lillard is cast as Afton according to Google, I think. But Phone Guy was not Afton, right? Like, those are different characters? Who was Phone Guy? Does Phone Guy have any lore? You didn't notice. Well, jeez. No, that's all right. I appreciate you following. Thank you. But, I never was clear on who the fuck Phone Guy was. If he was actually a character, or if he just was that... If he just served his purpose in the first game, and then that was it. And the second game. Alright. Plus, I loved how Phone Guy was on a recording, but even though he was on a recording, he was saying, "Hello? Hello?" It's like, who are you expecting to answer? You're like talking into a recording. What the fuck? But yeah, this animatronic, the holes in it and the wear and tear on it is very obviously just cut purposefully by a designer, prop designer. They needed to fray the edges, possibly even burn the edges a little bit. But they definitely needed to fray the edges, because this is way too smooth and this is very obviously purposefully cut. So unless in this universe Foxy the Pirate was designed to look like a broken animatronic from the get-go when he was first made, that don't do it. That don't do it right there. You got to make it look more realistic. You got to tear that shit. You got to rip that. You got to make it look, bad. You got to make it look like it actually fell apart. And what is he wearing? Is he wearing slacks? Just regular slacks? What the fuck?
Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy.
These look perfect if the place was still open and operating. If it's closed, then that doesn't work. And I'm not sure if it's closed or not in this, but we'll see.
Back in the 80s.
Back in the 80s.
What is this?
That's why the place shut down.
Okay, so the place did shut down. And I've seen this trailer before, but I didn't remember that. So this place did shut down, so that, those animatronics are too clean and too nice for a place that shut down in the fucking 80s or whenever the fuck it was. And this, by the way, when he's in this chair, this is clearly a hallucination. Like he's fallen asleep on the job and he's dreaming. Because Or is that a different character? I was going to say they're not going to do that to the main fucking character and halfway through the movie. That may be a different character.
Why
Let's
the
see here.
place shut down?
Okay, that's a different character. I was going to say, there's no way they would do that to their main character, you know, especially when he's the father of the fucking kid. I thought it was a hallucination or a dream, but this is a previous person. And it still may be a hallucination. This other security guard or whoever may still be dreaming about it. They're self-cleaning.
The police searched Freddy's.
Hey!
They never found the kids.
This reminds me... Oh, fuck. This reminds me a lot of Channel Zero. Like, you remember Candle Cove? Especially this shot. Because in Candle Cove, they had the kids who had been murdered by Candle Cove. This is a fucking dumb premise. There were kids who, not murdered, the kids who were controlled by Candle Cove. They were mind-controlled, and they would be out in the forest dressed as Candle Cove characters. And we've got kids out here dressed as FNAF characters in the woods. It reminds me of the fucking Sci-Fi Channel, Channel Zero thing.
What is this?
Why the place shut down? The police searched Freddy's.
Hey!
The police searched Freddy's what? Did they find anything? And did he keister the children?
Never found the kids.
So the kids are in the animatronics. By the way, nothing in the original game said that the kids were in the animatronics. That was lore that came later from people guessing that that was the story, and Scott Cawthon was like, yeah, sure, that's what happened. I know this part. Alright. We're doing something here. Let me just put this on for a second. Give me a second, this will all make sense. Alright, hang on one second here. This will all make sense in a second. So this is a short film that Hulu posted. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff, essentially. It's about an animatronic panda in a pizza place. Literally, this is just based on Five Nights at Freddy's. So already from the start, you know, we're giving the credit where credit is due. However...
Come on. Come on.
We're going to skip a little bit here. You remember what we just saw? You remember what we just saw in the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer? Where the woman goes up to the animatronic and the kid reaches out from inside the animatronic? You remember that? That's right, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie took that from this movie that was based on Five Nights at Freddy's. That's right, folks. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie lifted this scene from a short horror film that was lifting from Five Nights at Freddy's. And thus, the Ouroboros is complete. It's the fucking same thing. It's just funny.
Ghost children.
Ghost children. Ghost children. Ah, I didn't sign up for ghost children.
Possessing giant robots.
Possessing giant robots. At least they... Okay. Is this purposeful or not? They called them robots and not animatronics. Remember what I was saying about how about the fact that these are just robots? They're not really anything to do with like animatronics, like the nostalgia, the nightmare fuel of a real animatronic. They literally are just robots. In the script, they call them robots instead of animatronics.
Tell me how to stop them.
You don't.
Foxy, what the fuck? First of all, that foot looks really bad stepping on the fucking ball. But I want to see something here. Alright, you ready? We're gonna see Foxy. I'm just wondering where the basement of this pizza place is. Yeah, that's the fucking thing with a lot of these, with the games and stuff, is like, is this cabin in the woods? Is there a secret organization and a full scientific facility beneath the fucking pizza place? Like, where are we going here? What are these tremendous long hallways and stairways and shit? And that may be actually the lore, I don't know. There may be an SCP Foundation beneath the fucking store. But let's watch Foxy run down this hallway. You ready? Feet not moving. He's just gliding like he's on a fucking skateboard. They're just moving the prop along. They're not even making it look like he's running. Alright.
You don't. It's too late. He's coming.
I'm going to go ahead and say this costume is too bulky. Like, this guy looks more like Spring Roll than Spring Trap. This guy looks like Fat Trap. Spring Fat? Like, the costume is too bulky. He looks like you could outrun him and he would get winded. And I'm saying that as a fat man. Plus, the ears aren't long enough. But they did give him the, that thing where he wipes the knife with his hand. That is from Scream. So they gave, like, a little Scream reference because it's Matthew Lillard. But, yeah. I don't know, it looks too bulky to me. It could just be me. I could be too much of a nitpicker. Alright. That's that, folks. I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably watch that just for the fact that, you know, it's such a meme at this point. Like, you know, the idea of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie taking so long in production and everything. For no other reason, I'll watch it for that. But yeah. What would your version of a Backrooms or liminal space story be? I'm trying to think if I ever wrote one. I did write one. Back before the Backrooms were a thing, I wrote a story about a kitchen supply warehouse where, you know, there were like just refrigerators and stoves and tables and ovens and, you know, all different things. And if you went into the, if you walked too far into the, what would you call it? The supplies, you know, the stock. If you walk too far into the stock of supplies that are, you know, were in this warehouse, you know, it just never ended, and you were in a essentially limitless maze of refrigerators and stoves and ovens and, you know, tables and shit. It was pretty stupid. It was a, you know, kind of a absurdist kind of thing. But so I did actually write one like that, but if I were to do it now, I have always had this premise of like a hallway, an infinite hallway with doors on either side, and the doors going to different places that make no sense. You know, I always thought that was kind of an interesting thing of just having an infinite hallway. Not necessarily, you know, there's no curves, there's no turns, there's no corners, there's no nothing. It's just when you look down one way, you see infinite hall. When you look the other way, you see infinite hall, and that's it. And there's just doors on either side. And what's in those doors would depend on how you decide to go with the story. Still pretty excited about it, but we all knew they would mess it up somehow. Well, it may be a really good movie with dumb costumes. Like, I just say dumb costumes because of the, like, the Foxy thing is kind of unforgivable to me, where you take the foam of the costume and you cut out a perfect shape, and yet it's supposed to look like that shape is like wear and tear or damage to the costume. It doesn't look like damage if you cut it perfectly. You know, you gotta fuck it up. You gotta mess it up. You gotta fray the edges. You gotta darken it. You gotta, you know, singe it a little bit. Whatever. Just spatter it with some goop, some blood, some mold. You know, whatever. Bam. All right. Well, what else do you guys want to do? It's up to you. It's up to you to provide content for my channel, supposedly. I'm going to close some tabs here. Have you seen This House Has People in It? Yeah. I watched like some of it / most of it, and I was like, yeah, I got the idea. Okay. I get it. I liked unedited footage of a bear. If you ever get the chance, folks, you look up... Okay, first of all, look up The Hug, because we did show some of that, but we didn't really pay any time on it. Look up The Hug. Look up unedited footage of a bear. Trailer to Glorious. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the trailer, so I don't know how much I'd be reacting to it. I did FNAF, even though I've already seen the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer. I did that because it, you know, sort of like led into it from the previous video. I have seen the trailer to Glorious. It looks interesting from the perspective of, like, Saw. Like the original Saw film. 1 room, 2 characters. That looks interesting. I'm assuming they'll break that by, like, doing flashbacks or... I mean, the movie already came out, so I don't know why I'm saying they'll do that. I'm assuming they broke it up with, like, flashbacks or, you know, cutting away to other scenes or anything, but yeah. Check out Spaghetti Again. Awesome music video. Spaghetti Again. If this says anything about killing a certain nationality, like the previous thing.
So that...
Go back to the beginning of the video. Fucking hell. Willy's Wonderland, yeah. Banana splits, make up your own animatronic character, yeah. Doot. Willy's Wonderland had a lot of potential, but it was like, it just... They wanted too much out of it. They had too many animatronics. They had so many animatronics in Willy's Wonderland that they ran out of animatronic costumes and had one woman with just a head on and then just a regular body. And she was supposed to be an animatronic, completely human-shaped. And it was like, you guys should have stopped with the animatronics at some point. You guys should have said, you know, you should have said when. You should have called it and said, you know, we're getting a little too silly here. Too many animatronics. We have no more budget for a costume. Nicolas Cage was the monster. You want to hear my theory? Okay. In the movie, Nicolas Cage has, like, dog tags. And whenever he gets injured, he wraps himself up with duct tape. And he's punching metal. Like these animatronics. He's punching metal without any, like, pain or any problem. I think Nicolas Cage was like an escaped military android. Like, I think that movie is so fucking crazy that anything is on the table. Nicolas Cage doesn't talk. I don't think Nicolas Cage can talk. I think Nicolas Cage was a robot. I think he was a military robot like the Terminator. Literally from the movie Terminator. He's powered by this energy drink. I think that's like, you know, he runs on caffeine. Or he runs on something like that. Like, that's the fuel. But that's just the theory. A film theory. A flimsy theory. But then again, that could just be my brain trying to make sense of a movie that had no lore planned for the character. But yeah, Spaghetti Again. What is this?
So that's it for today, fellas. So what are you guys having for dinner?
Let me guess. spaghetti again.
Oh, my wife is cooking me up a steak.
Nice. Yeah, my wife is doing the same thing. A chibo.
I was wrong. Oh, he's having spaghetti again. Okay. The other two are having steak. He's having spaghetti. He's jealous.
I'm thinking mine's got to be a ribeye. Probably going to be a 32-ouncer for me.
Sides?
Of course.
Nice. Yeah, we got creamed spinach and twice baked potatoes.
He has a... Does he have a bad wife, quote unquote?
My wife will probably start things off with a shrimp cocktail and a wedge salad.
Wow.
What about you, Wop? What is your wife making for you?
I'm not sure.
Just lie and say steak.
Probably steak.
Yeah, okay, good. Lindsay, wait, I didn't fucking... I couldn't read that. Oh well.
There better be something cooking in the kitchen when I get home. Something you made.
Halo skin, somebody touched my spaghetti. I forgot that that existed. There was a horror game based on that. Oh my god. Probably doesn't make as much as they do. Yeah. Listen, if you want steak, start bringing home steak money, dude.
Or a steakhouse fillet, or cut still on the bone. Not the usual junk she makes.
God damn.
Like lasagna or rice and beans.
Hey, lasagna is great. Lasagna is fine. First of all, you know, obviously I assume the joke is, you know, my wife better have something made when I get home. Like, I assume the joke is that whole premise. But lasagna is fine. What the fuck?
I've told her so many times to raise the bar on what we eat.
Doctor told you to cut down on red meat. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe it would kill him. Here's your fucking spaghetti, you fuck. Uh-oh. Shit. See, now here's the cinematic tour de force that we needed. Talk to Me, Exorcist Revelations, whatever it was. Exorcist 2 Girls, 1 Demon, whatever that was called. Five Nights at Freddy's. All of these stories. This is the artistic tour de force. This is the horror masterpiece that we need. You want steak, but there is only spaghetti. 2-sentence horror story. Actually, that's 1 sentence. You put a comma in there. What is she on? She's on spaghetti. Oh, God. See, here's the thing. If this got violent, I think she could take him. You'll eat what I fucking make you. Yes, exactly. Hey, you don't like it, bring home a fucking pizza. Go order a steak and bring it home with you. Fuck off. But yeah, if this broke out into a fight, I'm betting on her. I think she could take him down. Oh, God. Guys, there's more. See? He's judging too soon. He's judging too soon. There's something more. And that something more is going to be really good. It's going to be really great. She'll make spaghetti out of him, yeah.
The spaghetti was just the first course.
Oh.
I know you're hungry as a horse. I got the entree
Uh-oh.
to turn you on.
Lasagna? Veal Parmesan. Is that supposed to be bad? I don't know. Am poor. Do not know. Oh, he's happy. Okay. Alright, everything worked out. See, now they're happy and in love. See, there you go. Why is he here? We don't know. Saw him without steak. Oh, God. Yeah. That certainly was something. Again, probably more of a roller coaster of emotion than most horror movies these days. Especially from Blumhouse. I wouldn't mind... Okay. If Blumhouse wanted to make a movie out of any of my shit, I would take that. I'd be like, go ahead. Do your worst. Because I would watch it and I'd be like, fuck. Look at this. Look at what they did. Look at what they fucking did. But yeah. What? What happened? What happened? Just wow. What? Did I say something bad? Did I say something that offended you? That's just how I am. I'm a bit of an edgelord. I say it how it is. You know, people say, Torm, you're kind of a dick. And I'm like, yeah, I'm proud to be a dick because it means I'm real. The dude at the end. Oh, okay, yeah. I forget sometimes that the timing is off on the fucking... You know, when I say something and when you guys see it. Yeah, the dude at the end was great. A little bit of a... Just a creepy touch there for no reason. But yeah. So, what do you guys want to do? I bought Dead Rising. I bought all the Dead Rising games. I'll probably stream those at some point. How long would that take to download, let's say? Do-do-do-do-do-do. About a half hour. Not worth it. Alright. Well, Centrifuge Brain Project. Oh dear. I'm going to be watching things all night, aren't I? Here's the thing. We got to save something for next time, too. Pause. Pause for reflection. Actually, Dead Rising is only going to take like 13 minutes, so I might as well leave that on in the background, see if we get there. I don't give a shit how over the edge you go. That's half the reason I started listening. Well, here's an edgy take for you. Dogs. Not all dogs are worth petting. Some dogs don't deserve to be pet. Some dogs are bad dogs. There you go. Lose a lot of viewers that way. Another great song and music video. It's my life, whatever I want to do. Well, let's look at this centrifuge fucking whatever the fuck. Let's look at this fucking whatever the shit this is. God damn it. Alright, what do we got going here? Whoop, that's not what I meant to click. Nice emote. I like it.
Well, the Centrifuge Brain Project started in the 70s. Dr. Brenswick at the University of the State of New York was involved in a research on the effects of kindergarten rides on the learning curve of 4-year-old children.
So, I know that this is a short film because it says a short film by Till Nowak. Opening is pretty realistic. I assume that they wanted to, at least in the beginning, achieve like a believable style in how they're doing things. So I will say right now, completely believable as a real documentary.
We developed the idea of building a larger, stronger device to examine the effects also on adults. The first tests were a disaster. It reached 6G.
Yeah, the way that park rides used to work in the past is fucking crazy because they really did not care if people died. They were just like, you want to have some enjoyment, you want to have some fun, you want to go in a circle. Some people might have to die. A few people might have to die. some adults, maybe the elderly, some kids. You never know. Somebody's going to get worked up in those gears. But, you know, it'll be worth it at the end of the day because at least you got to go in a circle a few times. But, yeah.
Cheese, and it broke apart. We lost our academic standing. And then we had an idea. Matt's brother-in-law was on the board of a company that designed and
Matt's brother-in-law
manufactured amusement park rides. They had all the resources for us to continue our experiments. We designed our first real prototype, which was the Sphere-a-thon.
Oh my God. This is one of those things that comes up every once in a while where you see something that is completely normal, that people have been doing for decades, all across the country and all across the world. And you see something like it and it occurs to you in your brain the question, why? Why does anybody do this? Why do people go on this? Why was this constructed? Did so many people want to do this? Was this pitched to people? Was this pitched? Like, we have an idea. We're a couple of crazy Turkish businessmen. I don't know who invented it. And we have a vision, we have a dream of a sphere that spins while people are attached to it on swings. Some people will go sideways. Others may be upside down. There will be no way to get off of it until the ride ends. Once the ride starts, you're on that ride, and that is fucking it. And you sit there and you wait until it's over, even if you don't like it. Did they pitch this to people and people were like, that's really what we need. That is what we need in our lives. Is to be sideways on a swing, suspended from a sphere. There's a lot of S's in that. We love alliteration. Let's do this shit. Throw money at these people. It just occurs to you every once in a while. Why did this ever come to be? Why was this invented? Why did people ever get on it? After it was around for like a year and the novelty wore off, why did people continue to still do it? The fuck? Jesus Christ. I got another pitch for you here. We've got the sphere, we've got the swings, we got it spinning around. Also, we'll make it seem like it's breaking and you're gonna fall. Like, oh fuck.
When the rotation starts, the seats are lifted slowly by the centrifugal force, causing the people to float upside down. The difficulty was stopping the rotation without people coming crashing down in the upper levels. We established
I'm having trouble concentrating on the actual short film because I'm thinking now, why the fuck did anybody ever do this? The ride rotates attached to a hammer that spins attached to cages that spin. The hammer is crazy. It's just fucking like, no matter how advanced we get as the human race or as a society, no matter how advanced we get, we're always going to be suckers for getting spun. Like, it's depressing. This would be like Dandy World making a character photo op where the character just starts beating you to death. Did I say Dandy? Fucking Jesus. Disney World, yeah. Let's do that. Let's start a theme park where the point is the characters beat the shit out of you.
An independent company funded by amusement park visitors. Well, the more people that came around to the amusement park, the more funding we had.
See, this is very realistic, this documentary, or this mockumentary, I should say. Like, that is exactly how people deliver lines in documentaries, where they say, well, the more people that came around, the more we got this. The delivery is perfect. The craziest part of carnival rides is the carnies that put them together. God, fucking I can't, you know, of all the people to put your trust in, who should I trust with the lives of my family? Who should I trust with my life, the lives of my children, the lives of my little 4-year-old? Who should I trust? This guy with a pack of cigarettes rolled up into one of his sleeves? This guy with one tooth who's looking directly at the sun. That's who I'm going to trust with the fucking lives of my fucking family.
The second machine was named the wedding cake because of the 4 platforms set on top of each other.
Okay, is this just 3D? Okay, now, okay, I understand. I understand.
The difficulty was stopping the
Yeah.
location.
Yeah, you're okay. This is okay. These are fake. I got it. They got me with the first one. With the first one, I was like, all right, well, it's some old 1970s carnival machine from like Eastern Europe that got shut down 3 years and 400 deaths later. I was like, okay, you know, that's some, you know, thing that existed once at like a World's Fair in fucking Latvia. But then they get to this, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Set on top of each other.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's 3D. You talked to carnies, eh? Half of them are randos they pick up as they travel. Good lord. Do they just like... Are carnies just like the kids who get lost at the carnival? Like the parents get separated and eventually that kid becomes a carny? Is that how it goes? But yeah, the minute they showed this is very obviously 3D, and I was like, oh, okay. That first one, the effect is really fucking good. And as I said, while it is hard to believe, in my mind, I was like, okay, this is like some thing that was built and some people rode on it, like I said, at like a World's Fair or something in like the 70s, and people were killed and they moved on. But yeah.
Named the wedding cake because of the 4 platforms set on top of each other.
That's a little too, you know. That's a little bit of a stretch. That's a little bit more of a stretch. Who wants to work? Toothless Jim. I ain't got nothing to do.
By total freedom, cutting all connection from the world you live in, communication, responsibility, wait. Everything is on hold while you're being centrifuged.
Okay. Yeah, now we go full insane. Okay. That's good. I'm glad that they weren't, see, because a lot of this was going for realism up to a certain point, and you figure at some point it's going to break and go full comedy. So I'm glad that they weren't trying to put this off as if this were legitimately real. Like, you know, we're going to make this mockumentary, but we're going to make it as realistic as possible. You know, I'm glad they went the extra step, and it's like, yeah, we don't mean for this to be realistic. How do you get in or out of these things? Well, you get dragged and dropped in fucking Maya or whatever 3D program they used. I like... Whoop, fucking Jesus Christ. I like that.
Some of the test results that year were a little too extreme to be published. So for the next phase, we shifted our attention to height instead of acceleration.
Yeah, wow. Fucking Jesus. This is what I like. This is like the best SCP shit. The best SCP shit toes the line of realism, but then goes over that line and goes, fuck you, it's insane.
Well, actually, the first day wasn't really planned out very well. Everybody wanted to get on, and not realizing that it was a 14-hour ride, some people fell
14-hour ride. Fuck. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you for recommending this. It's funny.
asleep, missed their stops, and had another 14 hours, you know, which, and you could imagine, you know, the problems that entailed.
God, that's fucking hell. You know, like that is a, like you said, wow, what a visual. That is a modern take on hell. It's this Ferris wheel that goes on forever for 14 hours, and you fall asleep and miss your stop.
After the experience of the high altitude conveyance, we found that people needed something to do in there, and we introduced.
I like the idea of this model on the computer screen in the background. Like, this is a model of some new thing they're working on, and it's just basically throwing people out a far distance and reeling them back.
An interactive option. Each cabin was equipped with a
There you go.
This way they felt they had a little bit control over the ride itself.
I would have wanted to go on this as a kid. The idea of the interactivity would have gotten me. I would be dead. Ever wonder what a traffic jam in the sky would be like? Yeah, that's the thing. When people always used to talk about flying cars, like this was a big thing back in the day. Like, by the year 2000, we'll have flying cars. The idea to me is like, well, how would you ever do that? Are you flying over the roads? Which is going to be then you just have traffic jam of flying cars. If you're flying everywhere, willy-nilly, you're going to have people just running the fuck into each other all the fucking time. So it just is, from the get-go, like, how would that ever even work, like, as a premise? And people were convinced that that was going to be, you know, be something that would happen. I like how one of these is just Dumbo with, like, a person sitting on it. Like, there's no security whatsoever.
Except for one incident where the expand.
Give me 1 second. I'll zoom. What is this going on in my chat? Multiculturalism. Oh, okay. It's Macarena. Never mind. Alright. Macarena, ironically, like the whitest song you could fucking think of. All the people dancing to it. Hey, Macarena. But yeah. You should link this in the Discord, by the way. Just making sure I got everything set up here. You should link this video in the Discord. You guys can hear me, right?
Fender was placed a little bit too close to the building.
Uh-oh.
There were no real problems with it, and there was a level of undefined brain activity around 30% higher than the kids who stayed.
Jesus fucking Christ. This is like taking somebody who is a, what would you call it? It's like 3D art pieces. Like, 3D version of when you would go to an art installation and, you know, see somebody's crazy fucking ideas like in an art installation in real life, like it physically. It's like a 3D art installation wrapped inside of this mockumentary. So it's an art exhibit, really. If that makes any sense.
Stayed on the ground.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's fucking horrific.
This contraption is the dandelion. It was designed to simulate
literal hell. Actual hell.
The prenatal experience. For example, when a mother is walking, the baby would kind of move around. So we tried to compensate for the weight and size differential between an adult and a baby.
That makes no sense, but okay. It sounded funny. Oh, God. Like, I don't get... Sorry for bumping my mic there. I don't get quote-unquote triggered by stuff like this, but this is fucking disturbing on like a spiritual level. This will get to you. This will get you. If you imagine yourself on these fucking things. Or just imagine watching somebody you know on one of them. This is fucking crazy. What is gonna fucking happen here? This is fucking terrifying.
This one was that the subject had no idea which track it was going to take.
Oh,
Unpredictability was an important...
It's like fucking Cloverfield. It's like the fucking Cloverfield of theme park attractions. All misty and shit and mysterious and like, the scale. You don't know the full scale and scope. Like it's hiding... This is the genius of it. It's hiding just enough to where you see what is horrifying, but what you don't see is more horrifying. It's hiding the full scale and scope. It's fucking crazy.
Aspect of our work.
Jesus Christ. And the speed at which they take off is fucking horrifying.
Which in many people resulted in readjustment of key goals and life.
Readjustment of key goals?
Life aspirations.
And life aspirations. In other words, people got off this ride and it was like a spiritual experience, or it was so terrifying that it changed their fucking outlook on life completely. Jesus. By the way, the TTS should be fixed if it's under... See, the thing was, when it was broken before, if it was under $3, it wasn't reading it, but now it will, supposedly. I want you guys to use that at some point, not just because it's money. Not just because it's paying, you know, for something, but the TTS is really fucking funny.
We're using only 10,000 horsepower.
Look at the subtlety of that. Look at the subtlety of this. What?
Adjustment of key goals.
He's just standing in the park, a normal theme park, or a county fair, or whatever.
And life aspirations.
And he's just kind of chilling out. He's just chilling out in the park. Behind him, hellish torture device.
We're using only 10.
So subtle. This reminds me of the book How High We Go in the Dark. I would not doubt it.
1,000 horsepower now. But I'm convinced once we reach 20,000, we're going to be free of all boundaries.
This is something that on Red Letter Media, they do like, you know, movie reviews and stuff. They have something called Shoot the Rodeo. And Shoot the Rodeo is like, if there's a rodeo going on in town, shoot the rodeo, you know, film the rodeo. Find a reason to put it in your movie. Now you've got a rodeo in your movie. You know, like, if something's going on, film it. Find a reason to put it in your movie. Now your movie has seemingly high production value, like you put together a rodeo. So I like the idea that they're essentially filming at a state fair. I assume this is a state fair that was already running and is already going on, and they're just filming there, which is cool.
Permanently, and it will be very stable.
And if you notice, when this character, when he's riding the rides himself, he's bored. You know, he's not enjoying it.
I mean, we had setbacks.
Because he's thinking too much. He's overthinking everything. These are things that are made for enjoyment, for mindless fun. They spin you, they make you dizzy, they make you throw up. It's like, haha, fun for like 12 seconds. But this guy is overthinking shit and making it too fucking intricate, too fucking complex. It's an interesting kind of thing. There's a chapter about a euthanasia theme park. Well, there you go. Is it in Asia? Do the youth go there?
But I wouldn't say that.
See, he's just bored. He's sitting there casually on one of these rides, like, eh.
It was a mistake. It was not a mistake, if anything.
He's taken all the enjoyment out of it by overthinking and overplanning.
The mistake is in nature.
By chasing information that, you know, is not necessary.
Gravity is a mistake. We fight the forces that hold us down. And whole life is an effort to escape from reality.
Another one of these fucking things. What is it about to do? What is it about to fucking do? Oh, Jesus. That's fucking ridiculous. The author is Asian and the park is for kids dying from a plague. Oh, so it is youth in Asia. Interesting. Literally. God. It would be interesting to show this to somebody and see at which point they realize the park rides are fake. Like, the first one got me. Having people upside down, kind of unbelievable, but yet I could see people doing it in the past, 60s, 70s, and people going, why the fuck did you do that? You killed people. You know? But, like, the rest of these, it'd be interesting to see at which point people realize the rides aren't real. Like, aren't physically real. This just looks like an outtake. But yeah. So that was really good. We'll go through the credits so everybody gets credited. Link this in the Discord so people get to check it out. Hopefully the music isn't going to get me copyright striked. We'll stop every few seconds, I guess. And you see, this had one character. Now, I'm not saying that a full feature film wouldn't eventually get boring or whatever, but this had one character in total talking. That was it. And you kind of learned about that character through context clues. Both. You learned through context about this character. And, you know, he had sort of like endearing qualities about him, you know, so on and so forth. This is what I'm talking about when I say like a film, you know, having too many characters can fuck it over. It's because we had exactly one character who for 6 minutes we didn't even think about the fact that we're only looking at one guy. You know, if you write it well, you can get through with that, and you can do that, and you can, you know, actually have some stakes to it. You can actually have characters that you're interested in that are, you know, endeared to the audience. But if you throw a bunch of fucking characters in a movie, especially a horror movie, you have a ton of fucking characters, nobody's going to care who lives or dies. It's just the way it goes. You know, our monkey brains can't handle that. Our monkey brains can't meet 12 new people and care about all of them within, you know, an hour and 30 minutes or whatever the fuck. However long your movie goes. But yeah, I'm worried about the music, so I'm gonna mute it. But yeah, there's our credits. Cool beans, cool beans. I liked it. I liked that a lot. That was excellent. That was great. And I think that, you know, that goes to show, like, my personal taste. Not everybody's gonna have the same fucking taste. But, you know, you show me the trailers where people are screaming and jumping and, you know, banging on windows and, you know, talking in loud voices and gravelly voices, and I'm like, I don't care about that. I'm not scared of that. You show me a fucking weird Ferris wheel, and that disturbs me so much more. Have you seen Melitosis Maligna? No, but maybe we should save some things for the next stream. I liked this. You know, I was worried about doing reaction shit because it's like, you know, oh, you're reacting to shit. Amazing. But this was good because we actually saw some cool stuff, and we I hope I had some insightful shit to say. Been doing this for 2.5 hours. What do you say we wind it down next time? Put in the Discord, like in the my section of the Discord, my personal section. Put in your recommendations for stuff we should watch, and we'll do this again maybe tomorrow, or, you know, whatever. I'm gonna try to stream longer in the future, but I have a lot of shit I gotta do, like, as you can tell by the fact I keep getting called away from the fucking computer. So yeah, I'd like to extend things, but 2 hours to 3 hours is pretty much the most I can, you know, cut out of my day. Yogi Bear Graveyard. Link things in the fucking Discord. Put links in the Discord. Maybe I'll make a special channel for recommendations. We'll see. But yeah. So we're gonna raid the same person we always fucking raid. Please stick around for the raid. Please actually stick around for the raid. You can leave after the raid. Just make me look good. That's all I ask. We're going to raid Bread Hero Dan. Our raid message is, not Dan again. So when we go over there, I want everybody. He's going to love it. He's going to think it's funny. He's, you know, he's not an idiot. When we raid him, please everybody stay in the raid. Everybody join. Everybody say, not Dan again. Please, for the love of God. And yeah, I guess that's about it. This is the wrong graphic. Boom! There we go. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for the bit donations. Sorry I had emote only mode on. I want to do more streams where I'm not talking and we're just kind of doing chill shit together. Like, I have games you guys can play. And I'm actually just going to be, like, just sitting here silently, getting up, going AFK, taking care of things I need to take care of, but also streaming at the same time. Because I got, like, a hectic fucking life. But yeah, I got, like, games we can play, you know, together and shit, which would be fun. Alright. We're raiding Bread Hero Dan. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for everything. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember the raid message. Not Dan again. Here we go.
Like a